Hey Libra, welcome guys, or welcome back to Tiff Talks 22. Guys, so this is going to be your love reading, right? But here's the thing, I feel really got it to say this to you guys. Some of this is about a romantic partner in your life. Some of you, I say some of this, some of you. Some of you, this is about a family member that you have a connection to, right? It is an emotional matter, like a matter of the heart, okay? And I feel like I say that often because I know oftentimes we're like, I'm not interested in romance right now, so I don't even want to hear that. But sometimes, a lot of the times, it's not even about a romantic matter for some of you. It is a matter of the heart, and love is love, whether it's directed to a romantic partner or a family member or a friend. Like the way our heart functions is typically how the way our heart functions, right? So I'm saying that to clarify to you guys, because some of y'all are gonna be like, well, I'm not interested in romantic love. Well, guess what? It ain't just for that, okay? This is definitely about family, about legacy, about tradition. Like some of you, you share resources with this person, like within a family household. Some of you, this is like a father or father figure, could be a brother, a sibling. Doesn't have to be that, but if it is like a brother or sibling, it's like or an uncle, they probably have like kids or family, but y'all have like some type of family connection. That said, I'm saying that because this is your overall energy in love, right? It's the man holding a heart. So just that card in itself indicates that there is like an emotional, who sees, there's an emotional bond or tie that is connected to your relationship with this person. So it's family, it's love, but it's definitely dealing with emotions. Even on this card, you see this man is holding a heart in his hands, right? So whatever it is that's happening for you guys, it's like greater clarity about whatever those emotions are when it comes to this person. Okay, and that's right on time because we have a full moon coming up in a couple days. I'm probably gonna do a short little video um, for about this full moon that's coming up in a couple days. I just wanted to get finished with this love series for all the signs. So that's 3 more readings. I'm gonna do those today, and then we'll do one about the full moon, because this full moon in Cancer is all about home and family and of course emotions for all full moons. And so yeah, I feel like it's super interesting. So we're gonna dig into my interests. How about that? All right. Um, that's it. Let's get started. Now, here's the thing, Libra. I'm looking at y'all's cards and I was like, dang. So this basically, Libra, your cutoff game is strong. All right. Literally, your current situation says in 2 cards, like you guys are quick to walk away from somebody. You like, instead of trying to work through it, or instead of like confronting an issue, you'll be like, okay, cool. I'm laughing because I understand. But y'all, that's not necessarily the best thing to do for other people. Like when it comes to people that you have certain types of ties to, I'm definitely not the one, y'all, to tell y'all to maintain partnerships or relationships with. I don't care if they're family, right? With family, just because they are blood or family, right? Because you know all skin folk ain't kin folk. However, spirit, not Tiffany, spirit is saying to you, there is someone here that you are either shut down from emotionally. Um, you may just be kind of going through the motions, but there's some things, some disappointment, some sadness, some feelings of loss or grief, some feelings of betrayal that you kind of not speaking on. You're not speaking on it, and you kind of fooling with this person, but it's like perhaps at a distance. So, like you've known this person either all your life or since you were younger. Like there's definitely some energy, some time, some history that's been put into it. Like I said, this could be a marriage or this could be somebody that you have like a family tied to, right? So what it feels like is we family, but we are not friends. Okay? We are not friends. We're going to always be related. However, Libra, you holding a grudge in some way. And it's like, okay, I try to move on, but whatever this is, I feel like it's like it keeps coming up for you. It's like, oh, my goose is going nuts. Either it keeps coming up for you like on a subconscious level, or you just like, I bet he think I forgot this, and this, right? I bet he think I forgot just because they ain't mentioning it no more. Or, oh, we just gonna act like, and meanwhile, you over here stewing about something that's kind of coming up in order for you to think about it, right? To think about it, to speak on it, to confront it, okay? I feel like some of y'all are like, y'all have these boundaries set, but it's like, I don't want to give this person an opportunity to either do that again or to feel like they have an upper hand. Yeah, some of you have a really hard time letting people love you, right? One thing about people, humans, and relationships, right? People are going to always disappoint you, all right? If you have any type of expectation, like nobody's perfect, no relationship is perfect. It just becomes a matter of, do you want to, are you, not do you want to, but are you willing to work through that disappointment, forgive that disappointment, overlook that disappointment? Based on what I'm seeing here, you guys ain't forgiving. You guys are not forgiving, and Spirit is kind of wanting you to visit that, to visit that phenomenon. Look at it closely, um, and see either how it's affecting you or how it affects your ability to allow yourself to be vulnerable in relationships. Some of y'all, this could be like a father wound that you have. So, in having that type of energy between you and a father or father figure, you may carry that over into your romantic relationships, which is why this is coming up so strongly in this type of reading. But yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So remember I said, like y'all's current situation, y'all quick to cut somebody off. There it is. It's like, I'm not chasing you. I'll walk away before I chase or pursue a situation. Or if we have like this hostile, aggressive energy, yeah, I'm just going to disconnect from that. And that Knight of Swords can be an energy of haste. Like somebody is being like, they quick to do it. They quick to do it. That's the energy that I'm getting. My goosebumps going nuts. That I'm getting from y'all's reading here. Okay? So I don't know if you guys had an argument or a disagreement, or there's like, I just heard that song, y'all. I ain't going back and forth with you. Living my best life. Anyway, so there's like this back and forth, this waffle kind of energy. But it's like, yeah, let me close the door on that. But that's the thing. You close the door, but you kind of leave it cracked. Right? It's like, I'm going to change the way I treat you. But actually, we still family. We still either building a legacy, created a legacy, or this is our legacy. So, not exactly closing the door or not exactly walking away. And that may be because you feel like, okay, that's just not what's best for everybody. But I'm not going to force the situation or the relationship. I got love for this person, and it's going to look like we all good. But I see you, and I see you from a different perspective. And I don't necessarily want to confront the situation. I just have a new sense of awareness about you. And I'm staying stuck in this cycle of distrust because now I don't trust you. We ain't talked about my disappointment, but I can't completely get away from you. So it just is what it is. Like, this is just some type of discomfort that Libra chooses to just live with, right? And it's almost like being upset with somebody or unhappy with somebody or disappointed with somebody. And them moving on and being kind of oblivious that you still holding on to something that happened a while ago, right? So there's an energy here of you guys needing to apply either like a new coping mechanism or explore a new way of working through these types of situations. Maybe letting go of that harsh judgment or criticism of other people. Also of overthinking what the issue actually is, not to minimize or downplay how you may feel like emotionally betrayed, but be willing to talk about that. Be willing to recover from that, right? So many relationships move into recovery or resiliency. They don't just end because there's a disagreement, right? Um, but it's like still address it, because a lot of times people feel like they know what they did, or they know how they made me feel, and you'd be surprised sometimes they actually freaking don't. Okay, they just don't. So I feel like that's part of the issue here, that you guys are quick to dismiss or to cut off, but not fully cut off. Still be engaged or connected, but still be holding on to like a subconscious grudge. You guys are the sign of balance, and so balance is super important to you. But let me tell you, if underneath the surface your energy is like this because you shaky on how you feel about them, that is not create balance. Okay, I'm just saying. I hope that little demonstration was helpful. So here's the challenge. Remember I said you guys either have a problem receiving love, or letting people in. Not That's the challenge. Period. It's not about giving it. It's about receiving it. Like when it comes to either cooperating or being open to a new relationship, you may also be stuck in limbo or have this uncertainty that creates like this inner conflict for you regarding boundaries, or just fool with them people occasionally or sometimes, because I do have this love for them and I'm kind of open to it, but I also want to put like a little wall up because I don't want to be vulnerable if this person decides to be inconsistent, right? That's the challenge. That's the challenge. And for most of you, at the root of this challenge are your own insecurities because of past hurt, past betrayal, past heartbreak, past disappointment. So you guys may end up being someone, I don't want to say you stay longer than you should. You don't even stay. It's not even about like a relationship that should end. It's just about you sitting in discomfort to kind of keep the peace. Libra, you guys can be that for sure, the peacekeepers, right? But sometimes in order to keep the peace, you got to create peace, and in order to create peace, you got to flip a table or two, right? So if you're in this space where it's like, yeah, you hurt me and I don't trust you now because of that, but I love you and I want to be in this partnership or this relationship with you, you guys have to be willing to practice expressing that. I'm having a hard time receiving your love and your friendship because of how things went down previously, and I don't like the way that makes me feel, right? And right now, for you guys, woo, my goose is going up. Right now, you guys put up this defensive wall, and Spirit is saying, yeah, I know you think that's working for you. I know you think it's working for you, but it is not. This is a new challenge to overcome. All right. Yeah, Spirit wants you to look further, deeper into that. How can you let go of this overanalyzing, overthinking, and step more into the emotional aspect? Balance that logical mind with the emotional mind and move forward in unity with this person or this partner or the other half of said relationship, right? Something that's going to lead to healing for you. Really telling you to take charge and take control of this healing. But that's going to come through communication and a shift of mindset. Definitely needing to kind of realize that, oh, that is me. Some of y'all recognize that, oh yeah, I'm definitely like that, as soon as I said what the issue is. But Spirit is saying you are like that, but we have more for you when it comes to you overcoming that energy. So here we have the outcome here. You have the Seven of Cups and the Hanged Man. So the hangman tells you to really just reevaluate, like look at something from a different perspective. The hangman is definitely the energy of obstacle, right? Something not being able to move forward. But I feel like what Spirit is saying here is that you can't move forward in this energy of confusion. It's not something that you can avoid, that you can go around, but you have to go through it, which may mean discussing it, but also being being very clear about what it is that you want or expect or hope for in this situation. Because this is about you letting go of certain cycles. And I feel like for you guys, the cycle is the belief that either you can't walk away fully or that you shouldn't walk away fully. Whatever it is for you, it's going to be different for some of you. Because some of you have adopted this mindset that we family, I'm not supposed to deal with them. I mean, I'm supposed to deal with them or I have to deal with them. But sometimes the betrayal is so egregious, that ain't what you're supposed to do, right? But I feel like you guys are kind of torn in what it is that you believe is true for you. So first and foremost, there's a need for you to get clear about that. All right. And some of y'all are going to have to be willing to have this uncomfortable conversation. Okay. Even if, okay, uh, yeah, listen, even if it's like, okay, they won't like the way that I say this or when I say what I'm going to say. Sometimes in order to create peace, you've got to shake a table or two, right? Yeah. So yeah, there's a willingness for you. There needs to be a willingness for you to confront a situation. And for some of you, not some of you, for all of you, it's going to require you to get out of your comfort zone. All of you. Mm-hmm. Get out of your comfort zone and confront something head on, straight up, head on. In order for it to lead to a new potential, new opportunity, new emotions, so that you can move into your next chapter and not feel this energy of stuck. With that hangman energy, the hangman suggests that, yeah, we do feel stuck or we do feel stagnant in a situation or relationship. But there's usually a reason for that. There's a purpose for the pause, right? Because there's something you're supposed to be seeing before you are able to move forward. So Spirit wants you to do some reflecting on this. What new lesson can you apply to this partnership or relationship? Does there need to be some forgiveness, or does there just need to be a conversation had? Yeah, I'm feeling like some forgiveness too. Look at that. And my goosies just lit the freak up. Yeah. Some forgiveness, you allow yourself to be comfortable being emotionally expressive and vulnerable. Yeah, even though you might have a little fear about that, and being able to like work with other people in partnership and relationship. Yeah. Libra, you're definitely being advised to tap into this inner courage. I feel like I said, this is something that you can get past. You can move beyond it. This relationship, this partnership, this connection can too. But you have to decide, like, okay, do I want to stay stuck in this energy? Is this something that I want to be able to move on from? I feel like you can successfully do so. All right. Yeah. It's just about making the choice and doing so with confidence. Yeah, because there could be some guilt, some shame, some remorse, or just the energy of being unhappy in a situation. Spirit saying, let go of that. Those conflicted feelings that you feel, take your power back from that and choose to do what's best for everybody involved. Some of y'all is going to be best to walk away from a situation. Some of y'all, that is not what you're being guided to do. That's just what your ego, your hurt feelings have said to do. I feel like you guys are not meant to walk away. I feel like you guys are meant to overcome this communication obstacle. All right? I'm going to leave it there, Libra. That was pretty straightforward. All right. I hope this is helpful. Bye-bye.